So, Liza Tarbuck was speaking then as the whistle went and gained that all-important extra point. And she has moved forward. Yes, she's now in second place behind Paul Merton. And who's going to be in the next round? Miles Jupp, it's your turn. Right.
Good luck.
Strangers on a Train. Tell us something about that subject, or that film, if you like. 60 seconds starting now.
I consider anybody else who is travelling on the same train as me to be a stranger, even if they are a close friend or relative. I think everybody should be completely silent when travelling on trains, especially if they're in the quiet coach. You shouldn't be allowed to use computers or carry children or eat apples or crisps noisily, nor should the people who run the rail balls.
Gyles, you've challenged your love child.
I know. Because there was that hesitation.
There was a hesitation. Gyles, there's 40 seconds still available. Tell us something about Strangers on a Train starting now.
This story is going to astound Miles because it is going to lead to his conception. The time was when I travelled on a train.
You've been challenged, Paul. What is it?
Repetition of going.
Going, yes. Well, listen, Paul. Yeah. And you've got 35 seconds. You tell us something about Strangers on a Train, starting now.
One of Alfred Hitchcock's greatest films, made in the early 1950s for the Warner Brothers Studios. It was based on the first novel by Patricia Highsmith, who went on to become a magnificent crime writer throughout the rest of her career. Strangers on a Train, black and white, monochrome, call it how you will. Its lack of colour did not... For those Hungarian viewers.
Yeah. Gyles, you challenged.
Hesitation.
Hesitation. Yeah. There's 17 seconds still available, Gyles. It's Strangers on a Train, starting now.
She sat down in front of me. She was indeed a stranger on this train, looking remarkably like the young Ingrid Bergman. That was not her name, though. Jupp turned out to be the surname that this woman had. Her hair flame red, her eyes the colour of beautiful azure pearls. And then I kissed her. I'm sorry. I dipped the pearls in an azure colour that I've got at home.
Yeah.
You needn't wriggle out of it.
No, because I worry about it. Even when I've won, I worry.
I wish to wriggle out of it because she was already called Jupp, which obviously isn't my mother's maiden name. So
no,
you're suggesting.
This is the terrible thing.
This is awful news.
Oh God! But your dad.
If I had to choose anyone to hear this news from, Gyles, as well, with the best will in the world, it simply wouldn't be you.
And can I say he's been
It would be Nicholas Parsons.
I want you to know he's been a good dad in his own way. Mr. Jupp, you've done your best over the years.
Reverend Doctor.
Oh, God, Lord. Really?
Yes, you disgrace.
Reverend Doctor.
Right, so what's the situation now at the end of that round? Well, Paul Merton is still in the lead. He's 2 points ahead of Gyles Brandreth. Oh, no, it's Liza Tarbuck who's in second place. 1 point behind Paul. And Gyles is 1 point behind Liza. And Miles Jupp's bringing up a magnificent rear. I'm sorry, I could have said that better, couldn't I? Right, let's get on with the show.
Yeah.
Gyles Brandreth, it's your turn to begin.
Oh, Lord.
And the subject is... Oh, we're going to get something here. My Holiday Romance. 60 seconds, starting now.
Her name was Doris, the beach was sandy, it was Broadstairs in August. And the fun we had as I rode her. She was, of course, a donkey. And the year was 1956, my first holiday romance. Oh, those glorious golden days of one's youth, when you could fall in love with an animal and nobody thought there was anything perverse about it. Now, when it happens to me and I fancy the beagle next door, they're on the phone to the RSPCA. What can you do? Holiday romances are incredibly dangerous.
In answer to your question, what can you do? Leave animals alone is what you can do. It's outrageous. Because people's pets watch this show, aren't they, Nicholas?
Yes, I know, but they don't get the jokes, though, the pets
don't. No, they don't.
They just sit there. No. They're fascinated by you, I know that.
Are they?
Yes.
Oh, really?
I don't know why they dribble at the mouth when you come on.
Thank you. Something about making a domestic pet drool that somehow has been top of my list of achievements.
Paul, we did enjoy the interruption.
Yeah.
You got a lovely laugh, so we give you a bonus point for that. Gyles was interrupted, so he gets a point for an incorrect challenge, and you have...
Miles gets the subject.
Miles turns out to be the subject.
So Giles, 30 seconds. My holiday romance starting now.
My holiday romance truly started at Victoria Station when I climbed onto this train and saw this extraordinary young woman. You probably know her name, I won't repeat it. She was very beautiful, I must say, and would look like somebody in this room if you could see her now, page by page. Oh, no!
Oh, yes. You see how easy it is to trip up in this game. So, Paul, you challenge first.
Repetition of page.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Paul, you've got 15 seconds. Tell us something about my holiday romance starting now.
Holiday romance, there I was on one of the Greek islands. I looked up and across the horizon I saw a figure coming towards me. She was beautiful, long golden hair, magnificent arms, a great big... How long have we got?
I think he's going out with the orangutan I had the dalliance with. These long golden arms.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
But Miles, I think it was your buzzer that
so
went
sorry.
first.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I pressed it for you, boy.
Oh, did you? Right, yeah, OK.
So, you've got
I'll
in
take that.
with half a second to go.
Yeah.
And it's my holiday romance starting now.
I, too, was on a Greek island because I was on Cods. Did I work?
Paul, it's your turn to begin. The subject is, toasts. Tell us something about toasts in this game, starting now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to imagine you all have an imaginary glass as we toast Mr. Nicholas Parsons' chairmanship of Just a Minute for the last 45 years, never missed a programme, over 800 recordings. I say, Nicholas, and so do us, well done, and here's to the next 800. Which is also a clever way of extending the time of the minute.
No, Giles challenged you, actually.
Only a repetition of Nicholas. But I kept
Yes.
it until after the applause.
This is true.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, repetition of Nicholas, yes.
Yeah, but can you have too much repetition, Nicholas?
800 programmes.
800. Well done, thank you. A bonus point for your flattery.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
No.
Giles, a correct challenge, and you have 39 seconds. Tell us something about toasts in this game, starting now.
Your Majesty, Royal Highness, my lords, ladies, gentlemen, this evening I am honoured to propose the toast of fatherhood. What an extraordinary, proud thing it is to be a papa, and to be confronted for the...
That's not a repetition of pa, is it?
No, it's all one word.
Papa.
Papa is one word.
Oh, it's one word, is it?
Yes, it is.
So it's nice to hear from me, wasn't it?
So, Giles, an incorrect challenge. Another point to you. 26 seconds still available. Toasts starting now.
Of all the toasts I like the most, it's the wonderful one that's slightly burnt with the baked beans on top, and then a fish finger, and then a fried egg. I know that
Paul challenge.
Should
cholesterol
have a
is...
few thens, one after the other.
Yeah,
quite quickly.
then.
Oh, yes. No, I can't argue with it. I wouldn't argue with it. Don't argue with it.
No, so keep quiet for a moment. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
That's okay.
Because I'm very fond of you. Right. Paul. Yeah, but not in that way. Paul, correct challenge. You have 18 seconds. Toasts starting now.
When I think of all the great toasts that have been passed through the remarkable century that we have just endured and are still surviving through now, if we look at the great Winston Churchill on the eve of the Second World War, he was no longer at that point in power, but he knew this has got nothing to do with toasts.
I know. And Lisa,
I'm coming in there. There was a light deviation.
Absolutely.
I was trying to keep hold of you.
I know, I didn't know where I was going with
I
that.
know.
Slippy.
Complete deviation.
Yeah,
Yes.
Slippy subject.
Yeah.
Right. So, Lisa, you got in with 1 second to go. You're getting sharp at this game, my darling. 1 second on toast, starting now.
Before I left for this job, the seat...
So Lisa Tarbuck was speaking as a whistle when gained that extra point. She's moved forward. She's equal with Gyles in second place. They're both trailing Paul by 3 points, and Miles Jupp is... Oh. Who's for tea? That little tinkle tells us that we're into the last round. You couldn't care less, could you? But Miles, it's your turn to begin.
Right.
Oh, what I keep in my pocket. 60 seconds, starting now.
What I keep in my pocket completely depends on which day of the week it is. On Mondays, I have things that are to do with food, such as eggs, ham, cheese, pizza, game, pate, beef.
Giles, you've challenged.
These pockets are just so huge that we've now got to the stage of deviation. When he got to the game, I really thought... I mean, you know, I've met him on a Monday, and I tell you, he's not wearing that anyway, so it's deviation.
How do we know that he hasn't got these huge pockets that he puts lots and lots of food into?
Yeah, gamekeeper's pockets.
Can I... Yeah. Very good.
What do you think they wear?
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Quite right.
And say that you still have the subject, and there are 45 seconds available. What I keep in my pocket starting now.
Tuesday is DIY day, pocket-wise. Hammers, tongs, tape measures, nails.
Slight hesitation.
Slight hesitation. You couldn't keep it up, could
No,
you?
Right. Bless you for saying. No.
Listing sounds so easy in this game, but I assure you, it's very difficult. Go home and try it. Don't do it now, because it's a waste of time. We want you to concentrate yourself. It was a great challenge, Paul. What I keep in my pocket, 39 seconds, starting now.
What I keep in my pocket, I have apricots, bananas, cart horses, dirty, evil... Oh, I can't say that. I have other...
Yes, Miles.
That was a hesitation.
Absolutely.
You only hesitate. Well,
As a result of good manners, I have to say.
A cart horse in your pocket?
Well, it could have been a keyring cart horse, couldn't it?
Yeah.
No, he couldn't.
I've got very big pockets and very small cart horses.
Miles, a correct challenge. You have 31 seconds still about what I keep in my pocket, starting now.
Wednesday in my pockets. I keep flags of all nations. English, Scottish, Welsh, Portuguese, Irish, Dutch, French, German, Czech Republican, Slovakian, Cornish.
Oh, Paul challenge.
Well, there's a bit of a hesitation.
There was a bit of hesitation.
No, indeed. Yes.
Listing is great fun, but...
They're
it's very
ganging up on you.
No, I appreciate
Put
it.
on.
I'm simply having a go.
You did very well. You kept going for a good 15 seconds on that list. You should have changed from the list to something else. But, Paul, you've got in with 14 seconds to go on what I keep in my pocket, starting now.
What I keep in my pocket is a souvenir from my days as a child. It is a simple toy. It's a Yo Ditto. And what it is one of those things that goes up and down like that on a piece of string. And it was given to me on the occasion of my 7th birthday. Yo Ditto.
And only an experienced player of the game could come out with Yo Ditto.
I suddenly thought of yo-yo and realised I had to...
No, well done, Paul. So you were speaking of the whistle when again that extra point. Let me give you the final score. Miles Jupp, who's not played the game as much as the others, did extraordinarily well. He did finish in 4th place, but it was a very good 4th place. Your contribution's the important thing, not the points. And equal in 2nd place with Gyles, Brandreth and Liza Tarbuck. So out in the lead was Paul Merton, so we say he is the winner today. So, it really brings me to say thank you to these 4 fine players of the game. So it's goodbye from this delightful audience here at the Television Centre. It's goodbye from me, Nicholas Parsons. Do join us again the next time we take to your screens and we play Just a Minute!
Well, I've got just 15 seconds to tell you that Eggheads follow in just a minute here on BBC Two, and then Black Forest Ghetto as you've never seen before. A taste of Germany on the Hairy Bikers vacation in an hour, and time's up.